Hello, ladies and gents. Alright. Uh, Sorry about the audio of the last video. It was really obnoxious. Really obnoxiously loud. Quite literally exactly what I was going for. But hopefully it's a little better. You're still gonna hear the clicking of my gaming pad. My gamer pad. Sorry about that. Just as a preface. But I typed in the code. You missed that. I'm sorry, ladies and gents. But, you missed out on the best part, dang it. And, I can't help but apologize. But now, the best part comes. Because now we just do one thing. You talk to Tattle, of course. And then you go up. You talk to the feller up here. If he's there. The old wizard. See, this game is really good because there's a lot of like side characters in Ocarina of Time that this game totally puts at the forefront, and like adds like it just adds a lot to the game. It just takes Ocarina of Time, but kind of like expands on the formula, in my opinion. Oh, see, that's really creepy because he always stands up there and he's got like the weirdest demeanor. He stands below the damn moon. The moon's like the really scary, and I think it's because the eyes in the mouth. Because usually moons don't have eyes and mouths. But yeah, he also like I had a joke. Yeah, he just like kind of flags up. That's really funny. But yeah, I'm not like great at at being like talking alone. It's just kind of way easier with someone else. If you know what I mean. Last video wasn't gonna be quite as long as I would have wanted it to be, cause A, didn't want you to listen to that for that long, and B, I forgot the bomber code, and I don't really need it again. I don't think, unless I want to do this one glitch, which like it's a really interesting. If you just look through the glass, if you look through this telescope, as the game is ending its cycle and the moon's gonna crash in, the moon doesn't crash and instead it just goes really far away, and like you can kind of just like I might have to show you because it's really interesting, and like all the NPCs are gone, just an empty world, and it's just like really creepy, but at the same time like really interesting. So, oh wait, I fucked up. Oh wait, no I didn't. Oh wait, yeah I did. You just want to go back here, and if you know all the gamer secrets like me, you don't even have to wait, for the full cycle to end before you can go get the Orc Arena and get human form. See, my favorite Zelda games are the games that make dungeons a big deal. Like I still love, Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 and Link to the Past and stuff, and also Link Between Worlds, but to a less extent. Basically, the 2D Zelda games, excluding Minish Cap, don't make the dungeons feel that important to the story, and it feels like there's like a weird like they just kind of happen, and at the same time you win, if you know what I mean. Also, I got a car today. I got a new whip, so I'm really excited for that because that's just a whole layer of freedom added to my life, and I do a good job of taking a lot of things around me for advantage. And it's probably just really shitty of me to say that I don't have a lot of freedom because there are a lot of people out there who are dying. Anyway, the Scarecrow, he just kind of like skips through the game. Ah, shit. I don't want to learn it because okay, so if you talk to him, he just kind of skips the game. He doesn't skip the game because the game's long as hell, but he can skip through the day, and it's really useful. So you don't have to wait like however long a day is, or a full cycle is for the last like 5 minutes or whatever. Now it's the freaking night of the second day, and I think it goes away. Yes, please. And I also love the music. That's probably one of my favorite things in this game. Are the beautiful, beautiful songs. And also the idea of death. Just that whole meme is really, really like good. Because this game is like, oh, I can dance all night. No, thank you. Again, I'm really sorry about the controller. It probably makes this way more enjoyable. Maybe I can kind of, sorry about that. Maybe I can kind of just put it up here. I hope that's better. I think it'll stay like this. I'll definitely have to check it out whenever I watch, or whenever I listen to whatever the video I do. Alright, so basically the end of the world is nigh. There are also a lot of songs in this game that aren't marked in your thing. But basically the end of the world is nigh in the game. And everyone's like gonna die, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna die. Because like the moon is obviously gonna crash into the earth, or so they theorize. I think there are characters in the game where it's like, no, it's fine, nothing will go wrong. But it's like obvious to the townsfolk that it ain't safe. Y'all know what I mean. If I can get to the, okay, so there's a Deku Scrub landowner kind of thing, which doesn't make any sense because this is a city. Oh, there's a spotlight. What? I didn't know that. But there's a there's like a really shitty Deku guy who kind of like owns this one flower, and I don't know how because it's like city property that it's on. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess it happens because Dekus are kind of like the Jews. I don't know if I like should say that. I don't know if that'll get me in trouble with you know, the Dekus or the Jewish population. I have some of my best friends are Jewish. I'm Jewish. There's my my free pass, so I can just kind of like there, idiot. There it is. Let's just move on from that sentence, because I don't like where it's going, and I don't like what kind of standing you can put me on with certain people. Because there's some people out there who I really think are really cool, and you know, I don't want to lose them because of a joke. I'm not even like hinting towards anyone in particular because I don't think anyone in my life would do that. Because I know some pretty cool, like good people, and I feel very fortunate to know some pretty good people. Like I almost have no one in my life that's toxic. It would be pretty funny if I myself was toxic, which sometimes I fear I am. But I'd like to think that I'm not. And that's probably strengthened by what you would call the benefit of the doubt. And we kind of just wait here from now on. I don't know. Yeah, if you look up, you can see that the moon is like right there. It's like terrifying. It's like, ugh, it's so gross because you can see up his nostrils. And actually, he's like so close to the ground that if you use the hook shot, it actually goes right up into his nose. Like it'll actually attach. So if you're at home playing this game, if you try and shoot up into his nose, you may never know this, but if you shoot up into his nose, it will actually go up from any point of the game as long as you have the hook shot, and you can beat the game that way. So yeah, go ahead and try it. You can also use the hook shot to there's one of the specific star. Oh, it's that one right there in the middle, right above the clock thing. If you latch onto that one with the hook shot, I'll be sure to show you it whenever I get the hook shot. But it latches directly on, and you get to meet Reggie Fils-Aimé, and he says, "Can't wait to see you guys on the battlefield in Fortnite." And he says it with the most stern and terrifying look, and he instills into you the most powerful of emotions and intensities, intensest fears. But like, I got this job. I'm gonna like work at an Olive Garden, and I'm like really excited to do that because the management seems pretty cool, and they made a really good point. Oh, it's time to die, by the way. They made a really good point of telling me that they had really flexible like scheduling, and if I needed a day like off for anything like a surprise like concert or performance or whatever, they would be totally understanding. Which that's really nice. McDonald's wasn't like that. I gave them my schedule a month in advance, and they were like, "We're not gonna even make an effort to schedule around that." And if you're ever growing up, if you're a youngin' right now, you're thinking about a job, you may be afraid, but you shouldn't be because in the end, it's gonna be okay because you get money, and usually you get an unproportionately high amount of money in return if you're working as a child. Because if you're a kid, you're going to school and you're still making like probably like $7 an hour, and that's like a nice amount of money for like your age. Like you're not paying for a house, you're not paying car insurance yet until you're like 16 and have a car. It's just like life is easy for a long time, and then it doesn't. It's not easy anymore, and I don't know what that feels like. But I'm like number one thing I'm afraid of is learning about how scary that is. But I'll find out, and I feel like I'm ready. I'm also like ready to die. Like I've thought it over, and like I feel like I've met enough people to tell you that I've pretty much gotten the not well no not gotten like the gist of everything, but I feel like I've met the peak of good people in my life. I feel like everything's just downhill from here. You know what I mean? Everything's just downhill. So as you can see, the moon is moving very fast crashing towards Termina. And Termina is short for terminal illness, which is actually what the Skull Kid has, you can see, because of his withering bones. And if you just shoot him with the bubble, he drops this glass object that doesn't shatter whenever it hits the like rock or whatever, and it doesn't do anything. And it should, but I think it's because it's made out of like time stone or whatever. If y'all have ever played the whatever Skyward Sword, there's a part where you can hit the blue things and like time. It's one of the coolest dang mechanics in the whole game, but time goes back in that one specific area, and it's like in the book that came out after Skyward Sword. It says that the material used to make those stones is the same material that goes into the Ocarina of Time. Just a really interesting tidbit of trivia for y'all. So go ahead and be sure. I don't know if I should have specified. You should probably pull out your notebook because I'm gonna be dropping a lot of serious information on you. Also, if you could tell that the text box is like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 pixels off center, you're probably autistic and should look into seeing that diagnosed so you can get disability benefits. Because I think it's that easy. I don't really care about what I say at this point. Because, I don't know. I just don't care. It's like almost midnight. And I'm tired. And so I don't really have like a filter on right now. Because I'm tired. That just seems to happen. But if the video gets taken down because I'm racist, then it happens. If I don't have anything to lose by doing that. If the video gets taken down because I'm a pirate, because I do illegal things. I don't do illegal things. I have before. I lied to a cop a couple times, but that's like a story for a different day. Because I've told that story enough in my lifetime. It seems like. And also, this game looks like a I just realized the video's probably gonna upload in like the lowest possible resolution. Oh wait, I just realized what I have to do. But yeah. I didn't think that happened. Yeah. And pretty much just like that. That used to take me hours and upon hours to do. And it took me about like 15, like 10-minute parts. Whenever I did this back in like whatever year it was, like 2014, 13. And 10 times 15 is a pretty big number. It's like over 2 hours. Took me to beat that. Which is idiotic, because it shouldn't have. What if Link has to relive that whole time, but since he retains his memory. What? Link's an idiot. When does he gain control? This is my question, is the big dilemma here. That dog's really shitty. This game's not. Man, I love this game. And the game gets really good after you get the mask off. This is like one. I think it's the only 3D Zelda game without the Master Sword. But instead, you get the Gilded Sword, which is like the coolest shit, dude. Like seriously. Also, I have like a burn on my tongue or something. I need some help. And that looks like a face, that door. I don't know if y'all see it. But after you get your Ocarina of Time, you go back, you talk to him, and this guy was actually modeled after Shigeru Miyamoto, and he like teleports around, and it's probably because he's God, and his like neck goes all the way around. It's fucked up. That's that dude. I'm a god. I just did that in 0.58 presses. See, that's really funny, what I just said. So go ahead and laugh. Now you just kind of like set your controller to the side. So now he's waving goodbye to the spirit of the generic looking Deku. Now you just kind of set your controller aside, have a little bit of a nap. Oh, and then you look up. Link's freaking all decked out and stuff now. It's all ready to go. It looks rad, dude. That freaking Hylian shield looks rad. It's like easily the coolest goddamn shield, dude. Because it's like a Hylian shield, but it's like redesigned, and they made it look really good. A lot of people probably don't like it because it isn't the normal Hylian shield, but I think it's like better. And I don't know if you can get it in Breath of the Wild. That'd be sick if you could. Y'all feel me? I did not get it, sir. I know about a few gamer secrets about this character myself. His eyes. Didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. Okay, so like I think I've in like 2 parts I've already gotten farther. 2 part. I don't know how long this has been going on, but in 2 parts I've like gotten farther than like 7 or 8, like 10 parts whenever I was like young. So I guess I'm a real good gamer nowadays. Or just spend a lot of time not trying to be like PewDiePie or whatever. But after I get out of Termina, I'll probably go to bed. Not Termina, but Clocktown. Because I didn't get much sleep last night, and if I don't get much sleep this night, that'll kill me. Because I gotta like do a good job of not like falling asleep while I'm driving. Also, I'll probably get into a wreck and hopefully die. Because if if my insurance rates goes up like $300, I won't be able to afford it, which would suck dick. So I'm gonna go ahead and like pray for death if I get into a wreck. This guy's faces are really really weird because I just don't like how he moves. It's very alien. Probably a lot of adults might watch this and they'll be like, "This kid is fucking retarded." But if you look, there's a Mario mask up there. If you can see it, it's pretty cool. Really interesting little Easter egg, little gamer egg for you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So, I don't know if you noticed, but we got the mask off, and now we're pretty much free to go anywhere, sorta. But to go anywhere, you need to get through at least half the dungeon, I think. Oh, now we can save, but there isn't much of a point, because that'll just kind of like tell you to quit. That's what kind of sucks about Majora's Mask 3D, is it's kind of too easy. Oh, wait. Mm. Alright, I'll learn it later. I can't. There's a song you learn. I wonder if it's called the Hylian Shield. Hero's Shield. Cool. Alright, let's go to the swamp, fellers. We'll worry about all these masks and shit later. I'm trying to think of what mask, because I've never played and beat this game without getting every single mask before the end. But I think this time, if I get to the end, I'm gonna really try hard not to, use the Fierce Deity mask, because it kind of makes the final boss a joke. And just kind of like not fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a really good effort. I wish there's a harder mode. I wish this game was harder in general. But I'm gonna make an effort to stay stocked up on potions and stuff. Even though it's kind of difficult. But it's like okay. I think what I want to do is like go get money. Because if I get money before I need money, it's kind of just like less tedious. Gamer trick. If you circle the control pad and press B, you do a spin attack. But I can't do it because I suck. Yeah, that's how you do it. Also, a big shitty factor. Kind of another. I don't know what the word is. What am I trying to think of? Kind of another kind of time sink, kind of filler content are the fairies. There are 15 of them in the dungeon, and some of them are like really weird to find. It's just like kind of stressful. But if I can find them first time through in a dungeon, then that'd be nice, because the stuff they give you is super useful, except for like the spin attack, which I never use, but I think that's useful in the final boss. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. But I think I have all the rupees I need to just kind of go and kind of like beat. I think I'm gonna might at least get to. Oh, I did not mean to do that. But I guess I'm here now. Maybe I can get some nuts. Yeah. Deku nuts. If you use it, then you're a fucking resourceful dude. I don't know what to say. But Deku sticks also, if you use them for anything other than a torch, you're also really good at using using the tools the game gives you. And that's like always pretty cool whenever you can do that. Because most people are like, oh, I'm just going to do what's best, what's easiest. But sometimes just looking outwardly in, that just isn't as fun. Please don't. Do I have to watch the cutscene? Yes, I do. You're right. The fucking muffin man. So this game doesn't have Ganon, which is really interesting. After this, I'm contemplating playing Ocarina of Time, but that game is a bit longer, I think. But I wouldn't know because I haven't beaten either of these games in a long time. Yeah, this is gonna be a while. Cool, cool, cool. This is kind of the quality looks like a 3D flash. I also realized that the quality is gonna be pretty low. It's probably gonna be like 240p. It's not gonna sound great, but I guess it happens. I just know the microphone is pretty grating, so good luck not like losing your ears to the fucking forest fire that is my voice. One of my friends today came up to me, or kinda. Usually I just like walk down the hall and they come up behind me. Told me he wanted to be a fire watcher. And I thought that was cool. That'd be a good job for him because he likes nature. I'm trying to start a band with him. That son of a bitch. You know who you are. See, now he's doing cartwheels. You know, he's playing his flute with his nostrils. In the, I actually, okay, so I'm pretty sure that my Wii is haunted. Because whenever I first, because that was the first place I played Ocarina of Time on, was my Wii Virtual Console, and whenever I first downloaded it, it was actually on the version of Ocarina of Time that has, like the, like, oh god, like the Iraq flag, the, like, star and moon. I'm gonna die for saying it like that. I didn't know his feet were so high up off the ground. And but it was that version, and it also had Blackface Skull Kid. And then one day I like turned it on and it wasn't there anymore, and it was like super weird, dude. Like I don't know why that happened. Like that doesn't happen out in nature, you know. Super weird. But it's better off that way because the time I went through, I basically quit. It gave up, and I got back in, and none of the Iraqi symbolism was in the game. So I guess I dodged a bullet there. I think it's impossible to do this. Yeah, I think these ones are the ones that are. No, I'm an idiot. Okay, so what we's gonna do? Go over here, equip that, because now we can transform from both at will, which is pretty cool. I mean, you get this nice animation. Pretty much gives me nightmares, but unless you're a man like me, you don't get nightmares anymore. Except whenever you do, and they're like the most realistic thing ever, and you like, whew, and you're just so thankful that they were a dream. I can't remember any of them. I haven't remembered a dream for more than like a couple hours after I woke up, since I was really young. Like I remember my first ever nightmare, which basically what happened in it was like a bunch of bugs, they're like size of like buildings, like came out of the ground and like destroyed everything, and it was really scary, and I don't know how I remember it. Okay, so Tingle always sells the map of the area that he's in for a cheaper price, and you can buy the map of other places. Like, I think he was selling Termina and Woodfall, and the Termina map basically would have costed like 20 rupees more or whatever. And another thing, oh, I remember. This kind of a wheel pain in my ass is the monkey stuff. But if we go over here, we meet up with old Kalme, or Kawehe, or whatever his name was. And if we go do that, Sorry about the sound again. My back is starting to hurt. But if we go back here and go game back here, we can go talk to Our Lady. I'm gonna turn off the map because it looks like dick. I don't know, I bought it. I wasted a lot of money on it. Oh, what we do, press A to go down. You want to start. Oh. I can't remember how to do this. There's a monkey, but he's gone. They are gone. And I don't think they show up. Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, this is like ass if you don't have the hood, the bunny hood, because you just can't go fast enough. But I don't think I've ever done this in the Deku mask, and this is definitely making it a bit easier. He really keeps trying to fake you out though, like the whole time. It's like he himself is trying to remember where to go. Okay, so I think you talk to her. I don't even know if you have to talk to her. I actually don't think you have to, but I went that way. Just a little practice. A little practice for whenever I go in later, which is pretty soon. Now we just go on up here. Go into this big pot, who I can only imagine the giants of the game drink out of. My potions work very well, they do. Mushrooms. I don't have mushrooms. I keep pressing the wrong button. But your wife, I mean your... Fuck. I think I might get to the dungeon. Is this the Lost Woods? Woods of Mystery. I'm gonna get to the dungeon, or at least the castle, by the time I quit for bed. Just as an FYI. Bah. This asshole, he keeps faking you out. And, ooh, you don't want to go straight. I'm gonna fall on this. Takes you back to the beginning, and then you have to restart again. And it's super annoying, because then you just waste your freaking time. You could be doing slaying monsters and getting XP. It's dumb. How? Wake up, you dumb bitch. Maybe if I like... Oh, wait. Yeah, problem solving. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, now I should be able to go back to the other witch. By the way, these guys are like a boss in Ocarina of Time. It's crazy. It's one of my favorite dungeons in the game, too. This game's dungeons are freaking good, I'd like to say, because they're usually very, very vertical, and are honestly just like good-ass dungeons. It just kind of doesn't make sense why they're there. Because usually in Ocarina of Time, they're like a temple, or like a place dead people go, or like just a forest, or like a mansion. Like all these cool themes, and in this game, they're kind of just like there, sort of, and they're just kind of like, they're dungeons to be dungeons, it seems. And that's our first bottle, ladies and gents. we're gonna have to be getting all of those, I think, because there's a part with like fish. You have to collect a bunch, and it's just really annoying collecting them all without every bottle. Because I think there are 6 and there are 5 bottles in total, and you can get them by then. But I usually do that. And it's a little hard because there's a bunch of mini games you have to do. And I think you also have to do the Lon Lon Ranch or whatever it's called, and that's like super scary because you have to fight like aliens, and they're like, and if you fail it, they steal Malin or Terran, I think. They basically abduct her, and there's a lot of weird implications, like she's experimented on or something. It's really fucked up. There you go. There you go, woman. Look at them dang fingernails. Jesus. She just has a penis mouth, which is pretty funny. I did. Alright, so what I just did was unlock... She's the tour guide for the boat tour. What I did was save her. You dang right I have strange powers. What I did was save her and unlock the boat tour, which I can go do to get into the temple. And I think there's a Metal Gear section in the temple. And then you get into the dungeon. Easy peasy. And I'm gonna see if I can do that before I go to bed. I don't know why I bought the map. That was like a total waste of money. And also, you can't go through the water because it's poison because of the Skull Kid. That's why you gotta use this shit to bounce across the water. Pretty crazy, I know. I know all my Zelda lore. Because I'm sick of the gamer meme, but, you know, I keep saying it. Because I think I'm funny. So, smooth sailing from here on out. That's funny, because, they look funny. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of weird race-specific stuff in this game. Oh, now if I go and take a picture of Tingle, I can go to Heart Piece. Super easy. But he's back at the entrance. Now we kind of just don't do anything. Y'all know what I mean? Kind of just chill. You know, take in the nice low poly scenery. You know, that like moving image of water going down. So nice. And now we just kind of plow through the fucking Octorok, and he dies. And now we're in the orange forest of Deku. Of Miku Miku. You also get a good shot of Mario's use. Oh, I'm so sorry about the dog. Alright, Mr. Ape. Let's go fucking do this. Alright, so this is the hardest thing ever. But basically, go in kinda. Or you sneak around. Oh no, what you want to do is you want to get magic beans. I think I know how to get them. I'd like to imagine that I can. Alright, must not be over here. Get my nut. Get back on the water. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go do the whole Metal Gear section. I guess you could kind of say that I get a lot of stuff done in this game. Because I've noticed, I used to watch a lot of Nintendo Capri Sun, and it would take them a long time to get stuff done. But I'm almost like at the first dungeon already. But getting to the first dungeon is the easy part, you know? The dungeon itself and the rest of the game is the hard part. Because this game definitely, I don't think it has a learning curve, but like, it's kind of got one, I guess. Sorry, I'll get you out of there, buddy. I can't remember which one I go in first, and I don't think it matters, but you can go into either of these two Metal Gear sections. Hello, ape. No one can reach it. Need bean from bean cell. I live beneath Palace Garden. No! Outer garden entrance. Need bean. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go find a bean. Pretty easy shit. Easy peasy. There's also a bank you can put all your money in. Probably a good idea. Alright. Yeah, Bean Man is down here. I believe, at least. Get this man, talk to him, he's crunching on the beans. You need my magic beans. And then you take his dang beans. His peas, his colored peas. And then what you want to do, you never forget this step, this is the most important gamer step of the way. Go, put your beans on your thing. Then you go and you collect the water. And most important part of the equation. So without the water, you basically, you know, game's over, man. I guess I gotta do this. Or not. Oh, fuck. Almost died. Music's so good. Really good. Fuck. Okay, now we go to the other one. I'm glad I got that right first time. I think it's from a little bit of my memory. My memory does not fail me. Dude, I could speedrun this game, damn. Go back through here, going here, and then, yeah, this is a little bit more rough. Can I go through here? Yeah. Oh. What? Oh, damn, I want that. Oh, shit. Fuck. Gimme. Come on. Shit. What a champ. Oh, yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go here. I think I was supposed to get kicked out anyway. So I can go plant my bean. Yeah, so apparently Majora's Mask, they made Link's Deku Link's like jumps a lot shorter on the water, so it's like broken. All right, easy peasy. And later on, you learn the Song of Storms. You don't even need water anymore, which is really nice. Now this is where I kind of pray that this works. I believe it should. Yep. Cool. You just kind of float up. Might want to turn into a DQ. And you kind of just jump in here. I got like really close, like jumping off the edge right there. A little bit of a mini heart attack. No, you're shitting me, man. Let me out. Shit. I don't even know if this is like recording my voice, dude. That'd be weird if it didn't. Because then there would just be this super long video of Majora's Mask, and it wouldn't even have any sound. It would be the most boring thing ever. Jesus. I'm gonna at least try and learn the song that you need to learn when unlocking the dungeon, because all you need is that to do the dungeon. I'm also used to the motion controls for some reason. Fuck you. There. Cool. Oh my god, that made me so scared. Don't get me. Shit. Easy. Easy game. I think you might be able to risk going over there, but I don't really wanna. Alright. Oh damn, there's like a bunch. Shit. The 3DS remake also kind of like ruins the atmosphere. Which, like, I like it, you know. It's cool playing Majora's Mask anywhere. Oh my god. Dude, I fucked myself. Okay. Please get him. Dang. Cool. This is really, oh my god. So stressful. Ooh. It's a fucking long way back here. Damn. What? What? Oh. Oh, well, I guess. Just gotta wait. That's almost night of the first day. Oof. Please, God, like, don't put me on, like, the ground. What? Oh my god. What am I playing? Lord in heaven. That was really scary. Whew. Ugh, my eyes are growing heavy. Hopefully I get this done quick, because this sucks dick. Ugh. Ugh. Here we go. What? What do I do? Oh no. Yeah. By the way, who are you? My name is RDK Bro. Oh, I do understand. Shit, dude. I hate that. Yep. So that means you will go in my place and save the princess. Yes, sir. Because I'm Zelda. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Here we go. So I'm gonna try and go do that, go play that, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. Oh damn. Get me out. He knows the song of our people. What do we do? I'm also not gonna use any save states because save states suck dick. And they just make the game not fun. But I use them on like Castlevania because Castlevania is like really difficult. So I guess I'm not a real gamer. I'm a save state gamer. Shit, I guess it happens. You know. Damn, it's really slowing down, ain't it? Whew. Sorry, it gets better. Oh, there's like a down there is like a Skulltula house, and those are like, ooh, those are the worst. Ooh, because those like are really, you get wallet upgrades from them, and you also get the Mask of Truth, which is pretty dang useful if you know what I mean. Alright, so here he teaches me a good ass song. He teaches me the fast travel song. Um, check. There we go. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Got him. Damn, you don't ever see the Deku pipes from the back, I think. So that looked really weird. A really useful song. Get around the world pretty quickly. And makes it feel a whole lot smaller. That's what fast travel's good for, ain't it? Lol. Okay, this is fun. Because it's like a lot of platforming, I think. And I love platforming in adventure games. This game is a really good adventure, I'd like to say. Retard. Ah, no. Well, rip. Sorry, he dropped his nud. Oh yeah, you get the bow in this dungeon, and you can use the bow to do a lot of things. You think this Deku would, like, help me out? Throw me a bone, maybe? Yeah. Oh my god. I hate that. They can't even hit you? Fool. There's we go. Oh, I forgot to activate a um owl stone towards the beginning. But I guess that's okay, because there's one right here. Cool. Nope. Oh shit. Damn. Well, ladies and gents, I guess I gotta get in here first before I pull any fast moves on you. Ugh, but here we are. And this is like the least convoluted one to get to. The other ones are pretty rough, but if you watched, I'm glad that you did. And there's like more to come after this. I promise. I'm gonna have to go get some other stuff before I actually take this on. But cool. Bye.